So today we're going to be playing Boa. She's my main deck. She's been my main deck since 07. Um, but with a bit of a twist. So I woke up this morning intending to finally record my 09 Boa video. I'd seen it in my YouTube search. People, in my statistics, people wanna, see this deck profile. I was like, okay, cool. That's my main deck. I feel quite confident. My 09 deck, fucking refined, beautiful. I wake up and 09's gone. 010 is now on the scene. So I have no experience playing OP10 Boa. And this is going to be my first time testing. I just kind of looked at some JP lists, rummaged around, kind of made some changes based on what I like. So this is the list I came up with. Let's begin with the leader effect. Obviously, when a character you play, if you're 5 or less, draw 1. That's simple. It is a really strong effect. It lets you counter out quite aggressively early, and you just can see some really cool stuff for this leader. But the way she plays is just aggressively counter out early, build a nice board, remove stuff using events, and then just slowly beat over time. She's quite a grinding deck. The first card is 3 of Doflamingo. A lot of us were running 4. I didn't quite get it. I think I think 4 is like reasonable. But we'll have to see how he kind of performs today. I was originally playing 2 on my own, I think felt fine. But obviously, on play square 5. Really good card. And he's a blocker. Good gym target, good late game. Obviously, if you can grab this, you're in a really good spot. But yeah. Next is Kaya. She's a 2K, also trash 2. Just kind of standard filler. Nothing really too fancy about her, but she gets the job done. And she's one of those cards that just basically refuses to drop. Even when like ST Buggy came out and people were dropping her for ST Buggy, I just couldn't justify it because the amount of times I've used this card to draw for a red rock that's won me the game or help me alleviate board pressure is just absolutely absurd. And with the amount of self bounce you have with Jozu and Raw, there's no reason to start this card off for. Next you have Kado. Bounce an 8 and 3. Simple. Big 12k, beefy body, really helps your body matchup. Just a really good card as a whole. We used to run the secret rank all the way back in the day because we used to run like 16 2Ks, but this is just kind of proven to be just such a consistent piece. It deals with like Moria and like a Brook. Deals with Rosinotte and AC Kid. It's just a really useful card. But you don't want to see it early game, and you can kind of brief on it. So we're in a best. Next is Pudding. So many JP lists on running Pudding. I don't think the West would ever drop Pudding. It just keeps a lot of annoying decks in check, like an L and BY. It also just like means people who just like aggressively take life. So like I've played against like Shanks players who have like 9 cards in hand, and just punishes that kind of playstyle, which doesn't hurt at all. I don't really like playing against this card, but it's gonna be here. It's never gonna get banned. It just kind of I understand why it's problematic because you have to play around Pudding even if they are putting in a deck. And that's really fucking annoying. But good players have always found good ways to get around this card, so yeah, always play Pudding. Next is Crocodile. He's just a 2K. He can occasionally bounce a 2 cost all over to your opponent's hand, but most of the time you actually use that effect for your own stuff. You can like play Buggy, filter, bounce back to hand, draw a card. But for the most part, he's just a big 2K. He's a fine Jimbo target as well because he's a 5K, but you always just kind of want to keep him in hand. Next is Jimbe, the El Diablo of the format. Every time Dofu flips one off the top of your deck, you kind of just, cry inside a little. But yeah, plays a 4-cost or Warlock. So turn 1, you want to drop some Goku or any of your 1 costs. Turn 2, you want Jimbe, Law, bounce the 1 seat back to hand, bounce one of their things and draw a card. It's absurdly efficient. Next, Goku. Such as your Warlords. I want to experiment on Tommy, the on swing find an event card instead, because yes, this deck is still primarily Warlords, but there is a lot more with it. We with Kairos, we with Kyle, we with Kaido, we with all of our events. It's just it's a bit icky now. Before it was like relatively justifiable because you were running Boa and 70 Dofi at your top end, so you were still finding them. But now, I don't know if we like this card as much. We might experiment with playing Nami in future videos. Next is 60 Josu. This card basically changed the deck single-handedly when it came out and made it kind of what it is today with all the 16 1Cs that we play. But yeah, you bounce the character over himself to hand, and you bounce a 60 or lower. So hit some important pieces, hits like Sangoro, hits Kid Blocker, the 5C. I'm trying to think of like annoying last 5Cs in the game, and there are plenty. Obviously, Kuzan, but he can't be bounced. But it hits Jesus, but you know, you don't get to play game against each other. But this card is absolutely fantastic. 7k Peter as well. He's a one counter. He basically never like having this card in hand is just like always good. I don't think there's ever a time in I've had this card in hand and like upset about it. Um, Next is the only new card from OP10, which is Kairos. On play, you bounce a 5 to a hand. Um, I don't know if I prefer to have 7C Dofi because 7C Dofi hits 7C, but he is a 7 drop 9k, which is just fucking absurd. Pardon my language, but you can reasonably beat into Dragon and they force a card from hand. You know, like oh, I don't know what it is with blue and just like because the Boa Hancock with 68k as well is just grim. Um, but I want to experiment this card a bit. I wish it was bomb deck removal. I understand why it's not. But the Borsellino is bomb deck removal and it's like a 7k, so but only hits 40. So, but this card is pretty good. I'm not sure about 3. I got 2, and then maybe play like a 1 off CMC Dopey, but we'll see how those work out. Next is 1C Law, helps Shanks matchup, helps your P2 matchup, helps get anything that's going to aggro you out early, basically. Doesn't terribly help Dopey matchup, but it is there for that. I think between these two, I don't know which one I want to play 4 of. I might change it up depending on how the testing of today goes, but well, we'll find out, right? Next is 4C Law, the other big amount of the format. If this card goes, the Boa deck goes with it, really. So I hate this card as much as everyone else, but also I love Boa too much to really have a dislike of this card. But yes, so on play, you can bounce any one of your characters to bounce a 4 cost to your opponent's hand. And it's any. So if you've got 2 1C on board, you can just bounce them both and, you know, pick up some cards along the way. He's just never not applicable, really. He's a fantastic Jinbei target. You also can just like he can just bounce himself. So you can just develop a Jinbei and move a 40 and just like, oh, this card is absolutely nasty. But I'm really hoping they don't hit it because I don't think they will because PRBO2 has said that we are getting this as a reprint. So I think 2C Teach will go, but if you want me to talk about a balance, we'll do that in another video. Next is ST Buggy. I'm not a fan of this card because it only looks top 3 and has to live on top, so you can't filter. But it's a 1 cost, it's searchable, offers Sengoku, it's a 2k. It does everything, like everything on this card seems like it's perfect for this deck. But in actuality, it just feels really clunky. I feel like you could reasonably switch to Prona. Because Prona is basically Dofi effect, but a 1C. So I might experiment with that, but obviously 2k ratios. We're only playing 12 now, so in 7 we played 16, and then I went down to 14. Now I'm on 12. And I wonder how low it will go. Another new card for me, anyway, in OP10 is 3000 Worlds. Hits Jesus basically. Hits Jesus, hits like 5C Sabo, hits Rebecca. You know. It just hits some nice pieces, but it's mostly there for Jesus because if you can remove Jesus on curve, you're doing pretty well. And you never want to grab for a single Jesus, obviously, but you're also not going to have on plays. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't. You can also hit like Sangoro, I suppose. Um, it's just a neat little card. I don't know how it's going to do in testing. I think I may end up just like dropping it entirely, but I saw it in like one JP list, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I have never played this card before, because it was like briefly an army tech. I don't know if it still is, but next is 4 Rock. I haven't played with 4 Rock since '07. This card's broken. Like reasonably, you must hit 3 in a game. You know, like there is never like obviously there is a bad time with card hand, right? But if you're against the deck like Shanks that just plays a big thing every turn, removing the big thing and having 4 dons to spare just wonders for your strategy. Um, and it's also just like the best answer to 10C teaching in the entire game, and I will stand by that. Being able to just comfortably remove it and then just swing, um, it's it's really weird because you feel like Boa would be a deck that would want to stuff teach. It's not. You kind of just want to like you want to just Jinbei aggro basically. You want to reasonably play like a Sengoku early. And you just want to smack face a shitload. Um, and then inevitably just remove the teachers and just keep smacking 9 with lead. And then the final 2 cards are 2 Grav. Yeah, Grav helps on a few matchups. I can't really, like, I suppose it helps Sophie. It helps Sophie, it helps, like, Bella Bay, which is, an unsung menace. Um, with the new Tashi and Sabo, it's a little bit worse, so hence why we're only running 2, but it's still graph mode, it still alleviates so much pressure against, kind of more aggro decks, but that is the deck list. We're gonna have to see how it performs. This is my first time touching the O10 cards. The O10 Boa deck anyway. Obviously, I played Sugar in a previous video, but we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited to see because this is gonna be my main deck for O10. It's gonna be my main deck until basically they hit the leader. Quite frankly, if we do lose Law, I'm still gonna be playing this deck because it worked fine before Law. It wasn't tier 1 by any means, but it was always a decent rogue option. So once we lose Law, in the event we do, it will still be a decent rogue option. It will just be probably just go back to how it was. Or play more blockers. We'll adapt. We'll figure it out. I don't think we're gonna get the RP Law treatment and just have a complete dead deck. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the games. So our first matchup is against Black Blue Usopp. We keep it sound. We've got Kaido, we've got Kairos, we've got 2 searches. So reasonably fun Law. Yeah, I haven't. I played this deck with Sugar, and it was a relatively fine thing. Also, I would like to point out we have had a rank reset. If games are too easy or just boring, then I will end up just completely cutting them. Grab 2K, and we grab. Ooh, I think we have 3C Dofi just for later. Because like recently he drew. Yeah, we got 3C Dofi. Like logically speaking, I would be Law. But there is always a chance it's not, and worst case is a 1K. So it's like so many searches, like deal off. In this stage is quite the problem, as I'm sure you're all aware. So, pitch 2. As we've established, you always want to be countering early. I kind of don't want to bounce either of these. Let me see how big they are. Both 2s. I think reasonably we just beat 5 and then we just Law. Or we could just go Dofi actually, and then save it off later, which I think is a more reasonable play, so many straws. So, hitting 6, we're going to start placing on top. We're going to put you, then the Red Rock, just in case we... What the fuck was that? What is this? Oh my god, I'm so confused. I've never seen anyone do that. He's like fucking emo. What is this? I'm so confused. I'm lost. I suppose I do want Jinbei, just in case Law needs to hit. So if we do it like this, I think it's better. Cool. I don't know how he's emoing. What is it? Is this it? Oh yeah, there's emotes. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's new. I don't really. I was gonna say there's not too much to sim. That's a lie. I don't play a lot of ranked, but I also have a Discord icon, but I'm not affiliated. Oh, I suppose I am in Discord now. I joined it today just to bitch and moan, basically. I think reasonably we counter out of this one and we block the second one because he shoots from 7. Oh, okay, he doesn't. We'll just take him. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. It doesn't look like it, but that is a good draw. I'm so confused. I mean, I'm going to Jozu it, I think. Because it's just developing the body of Jozu now is important. I should have swapped Sengoku's, yeah. Because I'm going to bounce one of my Sengoku's regardless. That was a wee bit daft, really. But it does take. Yeah, I just want to develop at this point. And now, next time I can either grab Blade, Kairos, or I can Jinbei Law. So we actually quite like where we're at now. I will say playing the OP10 cards already makes the deck feel slightly better. And here's where it doesn't, because we're now going to lose probably you. Oh, that's grim! That's so grim! Yeah, this card is a massive problem that I don't think a lot of people are talking about. So he's going to bot deck a 5 and a forecast as well. So I'm going to lose both my bodies. That is absolutely wild. I might Kairos just to remove the Zoro because obviously he does get a buff. Oh, it blasts his hand? Oh, I lost that. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll pitch Sengoku. And then we'll Kairos to remove you. I could spend 7 instead, actually, but I kind of want to leave it as active. Just because then he has to deal with it. I could rock this, actually, because he's not playing anything bigger than it. Rock it and then go 7 into the U? Because the 4K is not a problem. Or I go 6 into it. Because I really get a card out of hand. Oh, no, 8 into it, right? Yeah. Yeah, go 8 into it and then probably rock you. Okay. So let's go 5 at face first, because he will counter out. 6 cards in hand, he's comfortable countering on here. If he takes, then we'll probably just go 7 at face again. Because right now we draw cards. But yeah, it depends what's winning. I do want to bounce the Zoro, but I think recently the Kairos, who is a 9K, is going to be a big problem later. So, and then this reasonably resolved. I was right, yeah, cool. And then we odd deck you. Now we pass. That's good. I think this is I think we. It's a tough one, but the thing is that whatever he plays next time can reasonably be Kaido. I think. And then we just don't deal with this at all, I don't think. I also don't know why he didn't swing the Kairos into. Oh, because he dealt with him. Ooh, nasty. Oh, see, this is such a ball ache. With an original cost of 7 level. Yep. So I need to be 7 into it to then remove other things. He'll restand it. We're gonna pitch 1, obviously. We need this Josie to live. To the point where we're gonna take this. Because he might kill this. Because he can. Goes 2, could be a blocker. If it's a blocker, then we are. Do we care? Is it blue? No, it's just other than. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I was expecting forward. Because we can bounce out the hand using Kaido. I know we give him the 2K, but it's one of his main removal options. He'll take if I swing face. I was right, he is going to restand. So then we can obviously just counter out using Jinbei. If he goes face, we counter out. He's just going to leave it as active. Not entirely sure why. But we go 7 to this. Because it has to go. And then we go 1, 2. And then we go 5 to face. I know we just gave him stuff to counter out with, but if that Toy Soldier goes to trash, I'm happy. He takes. He's a madman. But it's so good for us setting this up. The only reason it's not is because it's still black. I don't know what the Usopp list looks like, but it's also blue. It's also blue. Yeah, I can't complain. I can't complain being red rocked. Obviously, my next few draws aren't terribly useful. I'm pretty sure they're mostly just like. I think we just drew Kaya. So we won't have a useful draw for a while. I could Kairos here actually. I think that's reasonable. Just go 7 and then Kairos. And then if he doesn't. Yeah. And then if he blocks either one of these, then we can just. Okay, well, fucking immediate. I find it. Didn't even fucking hesitate. Oh, it's a 2K. Oh, that's annoying. That isn't mine, actually. Oh, I just beat 3 into it, right? And then we just play Kaido. Yeah. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What do I mean play Kaido? I've already invested so much into this turn, but. Yeah, he counts out. Oh, that's actually really good for us. I don't want him taking the 2K back to hand, but him pitching is quite good. Wow, he's really just. Yeah, you do know I also play the card. But he gets a draw. Oh, it's like, oh, this is such a grim leader. Wow, I see now why this leader is doing really well. I don't know if he's the best leader of OP10. I'm pretty sure that honor goes to Smoker. I know so little about this meta because I'm not playing it, you know. But this does seem like an interesting deck. I think like Blackberry is a very icky spot to design in because obviously Sakazuki kind of traumatized most people, which is reasonable. It's quite scary. He could swing with this into this actually, just to remove the body, which was actually would be quite smart. And then we'll go 5-9, and then we'll finally develop you. I want to bounce this because it is a pain in the ass, but oh yeah, I guess we can bounce 2. Oh, not even bounce 2. Ah, well there it is. I'm not gonna counter out for it. God no. So he'll immediately block. I guess I want this recourse away. Oh, he's gonna target swing. Okay. We'll counter out this one. He'll swing 5 again. We'll counter, and then. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can't really predict this. Okay. So then they'll be arrested. So if I go 5 phase, if I commit Kaido first, right? I don't think that's the play. Because I think I hurt myself more than I helped myself. But I can bounce to Frankie. Swing 7 into this. Or just beat life actually, because of the amount of cards I'd get as hand on 4th blocks. I guess so, yeah. We'll just do 1. We hit law, which isn't ideal. We then go 5 into hit. Because it forces a 2k, and it does resolve, which is nice. And then we just go 7 and 9. And this will get 2 cards, or it will be a swing, a take, and then this is just going to get blocked. But considering that 2ks we have in hand, and the board we have set up, this should be smooth sailing. I think the worst thing you can do is Red Rock again, which would kind of suck. But we're going to take this. Just because I don't know what he's going to do. I don't think there's any like insane 10 drop for this deck. I think the biggest thing is just the Luffy. Goes for the Frankie. See, this is where Grav would be like astonishing. Even Worlds would be quite nice. But it just plays Rusted, which is quite nice. I can always set up a Law and then Josie bounce 1. Go 6. We are going to counter out pretty comfortably there. And we top deck the Grav. That's not too bad actually. So we now go 7-7. We go 7-7, 9-12. And then we drop the Law, provided we don't already win at that point, which I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, GG. So game 2 is against the wonderful Marshall D. Teach. Yay. We're going to Mulligan because we don't have any red rocks. We don't have any red rocks anyway, so I will go fuck myself. I think reasonably we will filter, because I think at this point in the game we need to like find stuff. You know, goes for Hachi. He could find Doku and invest in it early, which is fine. This is my age, so he might whiff, which is nice. We pitch 1. I think reasonably he will negate as well, because he knows I can just Jinbei. So I think reasonably he should. Yeah, he negates. Cool, that's fine. We'll go. I need to beat into the feet. I'm going to beat this into the feet because I don't care about losing actually. No, please attach will let you down. Could you imagine that we had that? Don't forget to do anything. I think just playing Jinbei's body is really reasonable. And we'll go 5. I should have song 5 first because if he gets liberation, we'll try. This turn he should have played Jesus reasonably. Luffy, no, just continue searching, fair enough. It's a second, this is my. Wow, he's found 3 of them already, that's crazy. It's only 1 hand. He'll obviously go into the buggy, sadly. There's not an awful lot I can do about that. My next 2 swims are going to be straight into these little bastards. Draw liberation. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, cool. Just replace Jesus with Jesus. Completely reasonable. Go space. I'm gonna take it. Because I have he allowed me to have this, which is a big misplay. I'm gonna just play 2 blockers. Not even for the blockers, but because just tucking 1 underneath them making 5s is huge. And of course I get punished with liberation. Wow. He's not developing board though, so we're still in a relatively better spot. If he goes space, we just give him the 1. I don't think too fast. He goes into 2, which is reasonable. I have 1 place. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So I can either develop 2 5s or develop a 1. I think reasonably we should fill with a red rock. So let's swing 5. Let's swing 5 and 5. Yep. And then we'll filter hitting law. So we still want the second law. So I think we're going to pick a Gimbate finally. And then we'll bounce this and get Sengoku. Okay. So no law, no Kaido. Not law, sorry, Red Rock. Which isn't ideal. He plays the Kuzan, obviously. This card's busted. It's like a silly card. Bandai do this, it's really impressive. They do it on occasion in Digimon 2, where they just like randomly print like the most busted card ever. They'll go like 3 sets, making like the most balanced decks you've ever seen, and then randomly out of the blue, they'll just print a card that says fuck you, win the game. And it's like, oh, okay. That's not good. Oh, you're not nice. Okay, well, let's bother you, because you're an absolute pain in my ass. We'll Goku, because we might hit. We'll do it. Oh, we hit Croc. I think I put a 2K here. Because I can then just talk about. Yeah. We put 2K. But you might put 2K, because the law's not going to trigger. So we go. 579 is really fucking strong here. Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool, good. 7, should get 2 cards out of hand. He takes, wow, he's insane. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I mean, Teach is kind of a free matchup for this deck because Red Rock is so strong. But I have never beat Teach before that. That is insane. Shanks. Shanks indeed, yes. We're gonna keep. We have the card. We have the cards actually. The other thing we don't have is Kaido, which we definitely want to look at. But yeah, it kind of doesn't matter. They won't play Ruru. Reasonably, I just take 8 from the first win. Worlds is nice actually because it does the asphalt very cleanly. See what we hit. Nothing crazy actually. I would reasonably prefer taking the Dofi because in the event he decides not to play anything just 8, I can just block and play the Dofi. I'm reasonably going to play anything. I think they can cap out 3. I played blocker on 9, but you know. Hey guys, go check out my Dofi list. Well, I'm not going to go through my Shanks profile, for fuck's sake. Yeah, cool, we should block. That's the reason the card is there, basically. So we'll swing 6 because it gets a card out of hand or it gets a life. Obviously, Shanks, your math's a bit different, but double red rock's really nice. You absolutely love seeing this. Next turn, we can just bot deck the Usopp anyway, which is good for us. And then hopefully we can find a Kaido in top 5. Interesting. We do. Very nice. So next turn is 6. So we'll put you on top just in case. We'll then 7, and then we'll do it like this. Because I don't think we're drawing between them. Oh, we might. For consistent draw sake. Because next turn, I either want to a Jozu, realistically a Jozu. So that puts a card back in my hand. I think we do it like this, actually. I think they may have messed it up, but I'm just trying to think about where I'm drawing. Because there's a chance I don't draw, because I might take. It depends how big he spins. So he might play the Usopp. If he plays the Usopp, then he's being cautious of gravity life. He plays Rayleigh, which is fine. So we are obviously just going to bounce it Rayleigh. There's no point springing. But setting up the body is nice. Now we go to 2K. So yeah, our next draw is Kaido, which is a mistake. It should be Kairos. Not that it makes a terribly big difference, because reasonably he will play back on it. Or like New Game. And get rid of the total blocker. If I had to guess, the reason we play this is just so we can develop, and there you are. And then we'll pitch 1. Now the issue is that I know my next draw is Kairos. I think reasonably I still go for it. Actually, we swing 7. We Kaya, grab it, and then we just play it, and then we just bounce the Kaya back to hand. So we're gonna ditch one of the worlds. Come on now. And we'll ditch it, and then we will just bounce you back to hand, draw a card. Because developing a 9K body is absolutely horrifying. And then if they drop Rayleigh or Dragon, we bounce it. Yeah, wicked. Absolutely wicked. So 9, we're going to counter out because it forces a second 9 into me. And then he'll swing 6 to face, which is fine. So we take this one. Cool. We go 5 to face. The reason we 5 face is because like, it kind of baits Haki. Yeah, so a lot of the time we'll just do it like mindlessly. And then we'll swing 9 because it gets 2 cards at hand or it just dies. That's 2 cards at hand, baby. That's fucking light work. And then we bounce you and we draw. Cool. Pretty good. I'm slightly scared of just 10 Shanks. It's absolutely running a train for my Kairos, which I'll be very upset about. I will aggressively counter out to save it. I don't have a choice. This card is just, it's so much pressure. And then we just Red Rock, play Law Blocker, play Sengoku. So hopefully just pitching our fan of 2k. We have 8 sizable 2ks with Sengoku, so. It's a fucking dragon. Yeah, okay, sure. So that motherfucker's getting bollocks. Okay, so we're gonna pitch. We're gonna end up with Sengoku for this. The point being is if he swings 9 into this, we don't have 2k. And if he goes face, then we don't care. We'll just take. So we'll take the first one, and well, now we just counter out the second one because we can't afford to go too low. And then we just beat. No, beat 12. We comfortably beat 12, right? Because either way, he can't remove this. Whereas a Kairos, he can. True. Alright, well, let's block back the dragons to do with it. Plain and simple. Simple, man. Then we go, like, we can just be face. But we're not going to. I can just beat 12 into it. It doesn't make a difference. Either way. He's going to take 8, he's going to take 9. If he plays Shanks, we're going to lose his Kairos regardless. Like, I can't leave this up forever. That's a bit toxic, to be honest. Not going to lie to you, boss. But 7, 9 law, so we can block. And then we can just Red Rock the Shanks. I don't like using Red Rock on the Dragon because we have the Kaidos to deal with it. They're expressly in the deck to deal with it. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fucking fine. Pitch on 1. I was like scared of what that could have been. Darling, you could tempt me. I think the counter in hand's probably arguably better at this point, but we'll just go 9 and 12. He could counter out this, to be fair. Just -1 and then 2 2s. That's completely reasonable. Or he just likes activating leader effect, I suppose. Cool. If he puts up blockers, 3,000 blockers, we'll deal with at least one of them. If he 10 Shanks, then we can counter out. I think we're in a good spot. This could also become a swinger. People forget about this. Yes, it's 4 Don, but it's a swing. Well, it's 5 in this matchup, but yeah, we'll see. Am I missing something? 9? Why do you talk 9? Newgate? No way. Really? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is most of what I was expecting. That's really toxic. We're gonna bot deck the Rue because it's more of a pain to deal with, and then we're just gonna accept that we're not gonna win this turn, basically. So we'll swing 10, and then we'll swing 12. It's fine. We don't need to win this turn. But if I don't bot deck the Rue, then the Rue can take care of this. Like genuinely, what are you doing? Okay, still took the 1. Block it. Cool. And then next turn, depending on what he does, just Red Rocket. So we're in a good spot. If I'd grabbed, then that would have been game, definitely, or at the very least very close to it. But yeah, I'm really liking 3,000 Wilds. I didn't think I would like it as much as I am, but I am absolutely adoring the card. It just feels fantastic. That doesn't. Okay, cool. Reason did we take? Yeah. Cool. We then go Buggy. He finds us. No blocker, I guess. So. Jinbei, or bounce, draw 1, and then we just attach all ones. Yeah, okay. He just wow. He quit so quick. Holy, I couldn't even. Okay, well, yeah, that's game 3, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've lost count. All right. Hopefully I'll find a match in a bit. We'll see. Teach. Teach against Garrett. Garrett. It's lovely to see. Obviously, Teach is quite a good matchup. We're gonna have Teach, so reasonably this might not be my final game of the day. But just a second. Okay, that's fine. We keep it and we just research. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, I should have moved. Well, why not? Actually, I think I'll just find this. We'll see what we hit, but Delos for real. Delos on God. Delos for real. Delos on God. Well, I'm gonna give him a card. I know it's cringe, but whatever. Okay. So we're gonna give it up. Jesus fuck, that's fucking good actually. Wow. We don't rock on that early. Alright, we don't know that. Reasonably, he, obviously mitigates one place next time, but in the event he doesn't. Who the hell are you? Oh, you're just. Okay, well, fuck you anyway. Go ahead, negate my own plays. Do it. Coward. It's fine. I think we just swing 5 and then we just play Jinbei. Because then they're like, oh, the first been neutral. Why are you. What? Why? Why did he print shit like this? Why does it have +2 on my turn? It doesn't make sense. Bandit just like printing cards that just don't make sense. Speak of the devil. Speaking of the fucking devil. Yeah, we need to save our world for Jesus though. Because this can if he swings a bit, I can just reasonably like fucking beat into it. Like, that is a play I have. Especially if it gets one place. So. Hits full of lead and hits liberation. Oh yes, a funny story. That's not like terribly funny. I was at locals and I was against a teacher chopper, and somebody played this, and like I forgot stages got blue. Because obviously I fucking did, and I was so confused because I'm so used to seeing like the event version of the card. I don't know why it looks like that. How much is this? It's like 12. You won't count it out. Just fucking one. Let's have a rocker, and then we just beat. Cool beans. I'm so fucking white and British. I'm so sorry. Cool beans. Liberation, sure, man. Yeah, and if you want to spend your time on liberation, that's fine by me. We'll pitch Jinbei. You might play like Casco, I guess. Oh, I'm a genius. To get my own place, do it. Oh, he's searching. Coward. Oh, he is. But it should be, we should be coming up on, thingy time. We should be coming up on teach time. He might not even teach. That's the thing. If I don't give him anything to negate, he might just not teach. I might drop the law just because it's the law, but yeah, let's just suck. I'm 6. Oh, 5, sorry. And then, because he'll block. Oh, he'll take, alright. Turns out I'm the stupid one. But we need to leave this in hand. This is a 1k and these are 2ks, that's why I didn't play the croc. And then he plays teach because, we don't bait him into doing so, but, reasonably, yeah, we do. Right, we're going to take this because I want cards in hand. And we just don't know Red Rock anyway, so our next card is Red Rock. We know because the wonderful Don Quixote Do Flamingo has informed us. Danke! Fucking more. Sorry, I love this deck. Cool. And then we just beat 9, which should get rolled now. It takes, yeah, cool. I mean, yeah, I can just play Jinbei, in fed board, which maybe would make more sense, but yeah, you're gonna fucking love my next play, buddy. You are gonna love my next play. Yeah, just pitch Jinbei. He'll just constantly negate. And even if he doesn't, we don't care. Frustrating. He's rushing 2Ks to find 2Ks. That's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, Dankeschön. Oh. It's so funny. It's so funny. I think we now play Croc. Because, like, developing board is, like, kind of important. I don't know why. I should have. Okay, fine. I should have played the Jinbei last time, alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Alright. You're right. I'm a fool. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Ooh, spicy. Motherfucker. Well, that's a problem. I can't deal with this one. Yeah, I have to count out on this one. Just have to. I have 1 place. I have 1 place. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make like 1 bit difference. But it makes me think if it's worth setting up Kaido, because we've seen three. If he swings it, he just dies, right? We'll swing 5 because he might be like, oh, I'm not gonna block. Boy, oh boy, this guy is impossible. Do I bounce my law to hand? I might bounce prop to hand actually, because it gets me a 2K and it gets me a draw. Oh, he did. When did he negate? Oh, well, right there. Apparently, I'm stupid. I'm a bit silly, you know. Alright, that was daft. I shouldn't forget. Ooh, alright. Surely he doesn't get a 4th teach. Surely. I've bought deck a lot though, and he's such a lot. Alright, good. Thank God. He finally has teach. But that means, okay, so 1 card in his hands a brick, 1 card's a 2K. So 2K and a brick. Oh, he's gonna just beat massive into you. Yeah. See, this is why I should have rested it. That's really stupid on my behalf. But he wants me to teach because he's scared it will just die. Oh, she gone. Okay. She gone's fine. I got black hole. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna kill myself. Honestly, I still reasonably think we go 7. We get the final card at hand. And then we just set Kairos. Because he's currently we don't know what's in his hand because he trashed the 2K that he had. One of them was a teacher. Obviously, one of them was a teacher, right? Okay. No. See, this is what we call expert fucking bait. Alright, he's done a good job of baiting me here. The issue is, right, hear me out. If I swing like 14 into it, it dies because we know he's got a teacher in hand. So I could then reasonably. Oh, the thing is, I can take Final Life, but if I take Final Life, it was a 2nd teach. So even if I set up the body, he can then nullify. He's going to nullify anyway. Yeah, you're right. So I think we do remove it. And then we just, like, use little guys to beat. I'm going to be a coward. I'm going to swing bigger than I need to. Because I don't need the Don. And then we just set up 2 little guys. Because, reasonably, he plays NC Teacher. Nullifies this. Yeah, I'm right. We are just gonna take as well. Woohoo! Hello. You're way too late, darling. But that's his 4th. So there's 2 on the bottom of his deck, which should be coming up. Actually, we might have filtered one. It's genuine. This could be his. Okay, so I don't know him first. Wow. But if I just swing 9 and just like swing, yeah, I can just swing big, right? My only thing is I want to kill this actually. But if I just swing 7, right? That's just game. Because I swing 7 with lead. I swing 7 with you. Oh no, I don't have enough. So I swing 5 with lead. He takes. I can then swing 7 with this and swing 6 with this. But if it hits, then I'm cooked. Whereas I can instead play Kairos and then just set myself up to win next time. But if he has a 2nd teach, then I'm like actually cooked, right? Okay, so we beat 5 because then I can still play the Kairos. If he blocks, then he doesn't have it. Okay, that's good. That's spicy. Played Kairos. He'll hit teacher. He'll 100% hit teacher. He should realistically have filtered back to the teachers he had. Wow, really? That's crazy. He's pitching 2Ks. Fine, what? You can't. Oh my dear lord. Okay, so we're gonna lose. Oh, that could be a problem. He could actually just win. Okay, if he talks for. Oh shit. Oh, okay, wait, no, we're fine. Oh dear. Yeah, baby. You know what? Fair enough. I'm gonna. Oh, he's a good player. Presumably, in a way. Okay, so first, we're gonna mulligan because we want Grav and we want Laws. So, yeah, it should be the final game, depending on what I draw, obviously. Let's see. That's kind of what you want to draw, you know. That is kind of what you want to draw. We're gonna pitch one of our Laws. My sister in Christ, you are not fucking living. I don't know who told you that. Maybe I should start first, actually, but then it doesn't make a difference. At the very least, if the buggy then got deleted or bounced, bot decked or whatever, it wouldn't make any difference. I'm gonna take. I don't see Jinbei's here. No, he's yours. You're into Yama. Oh, that's fucking bad. That's really bad, actually, because he can just gas you, actually. Okay. Obviously, I have the blocker. The block is nice, but it's not enough. And it's not unless I can draw 5,000 mods. So we're gonna go for this. Yeah, we draw rock. That's not ideal. Okay. Oh, I think we recently Jinbei blocker. Let me just catch what happens. Unless we put in blocker, basically depending on what he does with his hand. Let's see what happens. I think I can get another one life. I didn't really force him straight to my bodies. Oh, he can fucking restart it. Yeah. Oh, this is really smart part, actually. Jesus fuck. Oh no, because he can restart it using. Oh, ew. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna counter out, obviously. We're gonna take this, and we're just gonna have to accept it. We're dead, basically. In layman's. Yeah, that's nasty. I'm gonna grab it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna rock it. I don't have a choice. We lose a card, we lose a wall. That's really fine. If you have a good, no, we don't really care. You have no protections for it, so now we go Joe's Kaya, bounce, draw. Okay, that's fine. And now we just reasonably beat, like, a ton. Finger with Tasha. Honestly, like, insane left field pick. Could not have predicted that if I tried. I need to survive with this because Grav. I genuinely, wow. I'm astonished. I'm smiling. I'm. Okay. What? What a spiky card. That's fun. Oh my god, I'm having tons of fun, frankly. Okay. I am. But it's specifically. Don't count out. I count out. They call us win. And then I can just, intensity away you two, draw one. And now we just reasonably beat. We'll go into you. We got 5. Then we got 7. No, sorry, we got 5, 5, 7. And then we just kind of answers. Because this requires Yellow to set life, which obviously she's not. He's not, sorry. I'm sorry, chat. His pronouns are valid. Just give it up. Give it up. Oh, okay. I mean, he tires you away, so now I have to do 2 left blockers. And that's the scoop. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, reasonably, I'm gonna count that as the last one. So let's get into the profile. As a whole, I don't have too many complaints about this list. I think there's a few things that would reasonably change now. I think 4 Dofi would be really nice because the amount of times he fixed my draws was impeccable. I think reasonably we can drop this to 3. I think let's switch these 2 around. I think beyond that, everything else feels relatively fine. And the ratio here feels good. I could argue dropping this and playing a third of this because in the Dofi matchup, it would have made a huge difference. Obviously. But I get it, it's just basically there for teach. Because having an efficient way to deal with 1 Jesus is nice. Because you can't grab blade 1 Jesus, it doesn't make sense, you have to wait for a second. But then by that time, 1's already done 2 damage at 9k, you know? But reasonably, I don't hate this list. And I think Boris must be a very fun deck in OP10, which I'm really happy about because I've loved her in 07, I loved her in 08, I loved her in 09, and I think I'm going to love her in 010. But yeah, Thank you very much for watching.